Hey everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker, and welcome to another BBTV review starring moi and some headphones I got for you. So I got a pair of headphones that I'm going to review for you. Well, not headphones, kind of earbuds. And they're these JBL earbuds. Now, I cannot remember what model these are, but I think it's the J something. But they cost me $40. I got them at the Microsoft store. I was in Orlando, Florida at the Microsoft store, and I picked up these JBL earbuds because I was sick of my old ones that I had. And I'll tell you the story about those as this review goes along. But let me kind of untangle them here. Alright, here they are. So I'll let you take a look at them right there. Here's one of the earbuds. My camera will focus. Here's how it looks. Here's how big it is. There's the front. And then you have a pretty lengthy cable right here. And it goes all the way at the end. You got the gold-plated connectors. And these earbuds even have an inline remote for your iPhone, Android, whatever. I don't use that stuff. I'm old school. So I just carry around a good old MP3. That's about it. That's all these are used for. And they're pretty good earbuds. So, like I said, here's both of them. They're actually pretty comfortable. I was wearing them on an airplane, and I was on the airplane for 2 hours, and, you know, all that time, at least most of that time, I was listening to music. And so, really, they didn't irritate my ears. You know, after a while, I will say this, you know, if you're wearing them for a long period of time, you will know that they're there. You know, but for the first hour or so, it's like, well, I was listening to music, it's like nothing was there. But a little bit after an hour, I'm like, oh yeah, they're still in here. So, you know, that's what it kind of felt like. You know, they're comfortable, but you will feel them after a long period of listening. If they're still in your ears, you will kind of feel them kind of, you know, lag and get all, you know, feel all weird in your ear, basically. So obviously you'll take them out and then use them for another time. Noise isolation. These things actually noise isolate. They're not noise canceling, so don't get that confused. But if you do use them for noise isolation, you know, they actually block out quite a bit of noise, and depending of how loud you have these, you know, they might block out, you know, a lot of noise. But what you will still hear is your high frequencies and, you know, some of your mids. So, you know, like if a car comes past you, you'll hear that horn of the car, you know, going past you. Or if somebody's talking to you and you have these on, you know, you'll hear what they're saying, but obviously to hear them clearly, you'll have to pull both of them out. But, I mean, it will still let sound in, at least some sound. But these are not meant to be noise-canceling headphones. Obviously, for $40, you're not going to get that. But I'll tell you what you will get. You're going to get some pretty good kick-butt sound from these JBL. JBL is a brand that me, as a sound engineer, I trust. I have a JBL Eon Power 15 over here. So I'll let you see that real quick. So, yeah. I am a proud JBL owner. I also have another one of their products, another one of their consumer products I have is the JBL Clip 2. And so I really didn't use it this much, as much this summer, but I do have it, and I still do use it. I don't use the Bluetooth on it, but I do use the wire that comes with it to plug into my MP3 to listen to it sometimes. And I'm a fan of their products. You know, I trust their honest, warm, impactful, punchy, and crispy sound, yet smooth sound that their products provide. So I am a fan of JBL. These headphones, however, are kind of on the bit of the bassy side. They kind of push the bass up front a little bit. So yeah, they will get, so you bass heads out there, you'll probably love these because they do get deep. They're really warm, so they do have a lot of low mids in them and a lot of bass in them. And like I said, that doesn't overshadow the high mids, where the vocals and where all your synths and guitars, where all those live in the high mids, or the highs, the high frequencies. But you will hear that the bass is more pronounced and it's more upfront than those other frequencies. It will be plain as day to you. You're going to hear it as soon as you put them on, especially if you put on like a hip-hop song. You're going to know that bass and low mid is kind of up front more. And like I said, they definitely sound better than some old Skull Candies that I used to have. Those Skull Candies only got down to, I guess, 120 hertz. And if you're not sure what that is, 120 hertz is not really deep bass. But like I said, it's kind of in that low mid range. So you could hear the bass guitar, you could hear the kick drum. But if it was like a really deep synth patch, or like a really deep hip hop song with a lot of bass, those things fell flat on their faces. They cannot reproduce that. But and they were cheaply made. Those Skull Candies, as much as you pay for those things and how cheap they were, and they were sport earbuds. So I mean, I was using them when I was running and stuff, and they didn't even last that long. But these, I'm pretty satisfied with these JBLs. Even when I was running in them, yeah, they're not designed for running, because obviously if you're like Usain Bolt and try to do a marathon with them, they're gonna fall out of your ears easily. And if they don't fall out, you'll feel them kind of lag on your ears, so you'll have to push them back in place. But walking, they're fine if you're walking somewhere, or if you're like jogging, they'll be fine if you jog. But if you do like a lot of movement and you try to do a whole bunch of things, fitness wise, these kind of aren't the headphones for you. And plus the cable is kind of long, so yeah, they'll get in your way. But light stuff like walking or maybe lifting something, you could probably use these for that. Like I said, the sound quality is JBL all the way, except like I said, the bass is more upfront. Some people like that, some people don't. I don't really like it because I'm a person who likes just a flat response. I don't want the headphones to try to excite a certain part of the frequency spectrum, like the bass or the mids. I want it flat. These give it to you, but like I said, the bass is a little bit up front. Another thing that JBL claims that these headphones have, and then I'm done, is a tangle-free cable. Now, they were kind of tangled when I took them out of the bag, so it took me a second to kind of unravel them, but like it literally only took me a second, and then the cable is perfect. If you really try to tangle them, especially these up here, this part of here that's not, this felt type cable. So here's the felt type cable. And then here's, the flat skinny cable. This part will get tangled. The felt part won't really get that tangled, but these will definitely get tangled. The felt part, though, will curl up like this. So be careful when you're putting them back in their case. When you're all done listening to your favorite songs, hopefully 90 songs, if you're me, at least. So you can stuff them back in the case like that, and then put it in your pocket, or you can, you can slip it on your keychain. This is a small case, and it is kind of easy to lose. Obviously, if it fits in the palm of my hand, this can be a good thing and a bad thing. So if you lose the bag with the headphones in it, I'm sorry to say, but you're screwed. So you got to go back to the Microsoft Store or Best Buy and get another one for $40. The whole set. It does come with the bag. Comes with 4 sizes of ear tips. If you got big ears, small ears, medium ears, whatever kind of ear, there's an earbud for you included. JBL was nice to you and gave you those choices. And they're just overall great. They're durable. They sound great. They look great. They're slim and they're tangle free. So pick them up. It's the JBL J something something earbuds released by JBL this year.